What's this one? No one saw this coming. Let's have a look. I heard little bits and pieces, but I didn't hear the full story. Let's hear.
Trump, Bill Clinton.
This is just a clip. I've got the other video.
That is the big question of the day. Did Donald Trump suck Bill Clinton's? Nobody knows the answer to that 100%. I think that it would be the funniest outcome if it turns out that Donald Trump was actually in the Epstein files, but it wasn't for being a pedo. It was for sucking Bill Clinton's. And that's why he does.
That would be the world's funniest thing. If it come out that Trump is hiding all this shit from the Epstein files, guys, you better hide my name from that shit. It's because he sucked Clinton's dick. He's like, man, I didn't know what this club was. I thought we were just here sucking each other's dicks, man. That's fucking hilarious.
Don't want it to come out. It's been confirmed who Bubba is. It's a nickname of Bill Clinton. Yeah, it's obviously Bill Clinton.
Bubba.
Right, there's
Bubba. Clinton known as Bubba. They all dress him as Bubba.
There's a reason they call him Bubba. Bubba connects with Bubba, and this is very important in this election.
So this is a leaked email from, I guess, Jeffrey Epstein's brother. You and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard. What? What is your boy? What is your boy
What's your boy
Donald?
Donald
What's your
up
boy
to?
Donald doing? How about that? Ask him
That
if
sounds
Putin
sus.
has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. So
What? Who's got these pictures? Putin. Ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Baba. That's hilarious, bro.
So there we go, right? You know what I think Trump should do? I think he should post a photo of him and Bill Clinton
know
from
what
back in
they're
the
doing.
day and just title it Me and Bubba. Never elaborate, never say
That would be
anything.
so
There are
hilarious.
people who are
And Trump's the sort of type of guy that would do that shit.
99% sure that he didn't. You have to admit that you're not 100% sure. And I think that's what makes it interesting. I think the probability of it is about 5%. And the funniest
I'm so sorry, man. I can't see these two guys together again, man. It's fucked up my mind, bro.
part about
My
it would
mind's
be
been
that all of
ruined.
these super omega liberals would have to fucking acknowledge that we already have our first LGBT president. What a fucking twist, man. Classic case of hating the gays. No, it would be Bill Clinton. Oh no, you're right. Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah, so we would have had 2 gay presidents already. Bill Clinton and Donald Trump. So 3 with Obama. Wait,
my
shit.
Bro. Bro, and the truth is, overnight, yeah, you would see these blue-haired weird lefties, you would see them supporting Trump. Oh, bro, he's 100% right. Fucking Trump should just post a picture of him and Clinton and nothing else and just me and Baba. And that's it, bro. Let it do its thing.
3, I forgot about Big Mike.
Big Michelle Obama. Big Mike. Ah, true, man. So, yeah, they've got three gay presidents. Well, let's elaborate on that. Let's have a look.
There has been a new wrinkle
funny.
in the story of Jeffrey Epstein. That wrinkle is the possibility that Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick. Oh, yeah.
But first, breaking tonight, President Trump and his team are pushing hard on the concept of affordability. Today, the president signed an executive
so
order to get
funny.
rid of tariffs on a broad swath of commodities,
And that
including
is so
beef,
funny to me,
coffee,
bro.
and tropical fruits. It is a response to economic concerns that led to Democratic wins in off-year elections. Senior White House correspondent Peter Doocy starts us off tonight. Good evening, Peter.
Mr.
Good
Doocy.
evening, Shannon, and good news for
Oh, man, when they bring out Mr. Doocy, that mean, we're about to have a good one today, boys. Look at him. He come with his hair ready. Look at him. Cunt.
travelers.
Why did I
The
say that?
FAA
He's a
has
good man.
just lifted
I don't know
some
him.
shutdown-related flight.
What's the start about?
Skip him.
Ramping things up
Okay,
for
here we go.
Ted, posting today as a top priority.
Taking regulations down so that
developers can develop and builders can build.
Bubba was the name of
A
Gilson
frustrated
Maxwell's
President
horse.
Trump is hoping to turn a news cycle about Jeffrey Epstein on its head, posting today, Epstein was a Democrat, and he is the Democrats' problem, not the Republicans' problem. Ramping things up further, the president writes, I will be asking Attorney General Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice, together with our great patriots at the FBI, to investigate Jeffrey Epstein's involvement and relationship.
Oh, yeah, again. I swear Pam had the fucking list, the files on her desk. Pam, where's the list, Bondi? That's what we know her as. Oh, they're going to do it again? That's all right then. Fucking about.
Right.
Bill Clinton, Larry Summers, Reid Hoffman, J.P. Morgan,
Of course.
Chase, and many other people and institutions.
And this is the most hilarious thing, the cherry on this fucking cake is they're scrambling to hide the fact that maybe Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick in them Epstein parties. Just they're sucking his dick in that. Like 1 in 2. He asked. He said, Mr. President, this is what Trump said to Clinton. Mr. President, and I said, Bubba. He just went, Bubba. And Bubba knew that Simon, like, they all do that to him.
To determine what was going on with them and him.
Devious,
this is
isn't they?
another
What a
Russia,
dick
Russia,
sucking.
Russia scam with all arrows pointing to the Democrats.
Well,
some Republicans on the
Oh, yeah, well, yes, Russia scam. Has Putin got the pictures?
Hill broke with
Nowadays, pictures can't be trusted, innit? It would just be like, it's AI.
the president this week,
Sticky
joining
situation.
Democrats on a petition to compel the Justice Department's release of additional Epstein files. But that doesn't mean those Republicans believe President Trump was an Epstein accomplice.
Do you think President Trump has something to hide here?
I don't, because I believe the women.
The Attorney General Pam Bondi saw
Yeah. A lot of the women say that he wasn't involved.
President Trump's Truth Social post
The
alleging
women.
that there were some
Oh, all right.
Democratic ties.
Because, like, women, obviously, they can't lie, innit? Oh, yeah, I forgot. Women can't lie. Oh, yeah. What the fuck are we doing, man? What's all this shit about?
To Jeffrey
Feces.
Epstein, and she has
just
now
seeing
announced
feces.
a new investigation into those allegations. It's going to be led by Manhattan U.S. Attorney Jay Clayton, and she says that his new investigation will be led with both urgency and integrity. Shannon.
All right, Peter Doocy at the White House.
Hunter Biden is applying the logic of his experience as a crack addict.
What?
Fucking based.
Case on unearthing new and incredibly revealing
I told you he's
details
gonna run
about
for
Jeffrey
president.
Epstein and his opinions
Oh,
of Donald
fuck.
Trump.
I told you.
Someone that Epstein once called his closest friend for 10 years. The emails and text messages
Closest.
show that Epstein continued to be focused on Trump
Dick
when he
sucking.
became
Yeah.
president, questioning his sanity, psychoanalyzing him as someone who feels alone and might, quote, crack, even suggesting, without explanation in one email, quote, I am the one able to take him down.
So he's saying this about Donald Trump? What the fuck?
Obviously, in the context of all
Who's
of this, you want to
saying
know
this?
more there, but we don't
not really
have the
listening, am I?
context. The two men, of course,
How do you not have
were
it?
once extremely close. Several associates of both of them
Oh,
have
where did
told
they go?
us.
I feel like it's pretty obvious what happened, right? I mean, like, they were friends and then they had a falling out. That's obviously what happened.
Like Trump said, nah, man, that's one dick too many. Like, nah, he went like this. This is exactly what he said. He said, Jeffrey, come over here. And Jeffrey went over there. And he went, Jeffrey, I've been sucking dick since 9 in the morning, my brother. It's Sunday. I'm meant to be off today. I'm covering for someone. Man, I've been sucking dick since 9 a.m. Bro. And then he like pops his head out from the curtain and it goes, there's 16 guys still out there queuing. It's already 5 p.m. I've been sucking dick since 9 a.m. You know, I need rest. And Jeffrey said, shut up, you bitch. And like he backhanded him. Get in there, bitch, you suck them dicks. And like Trump went, all right, crying. And that's why, after he done that shift, he never returned again to do his job.
over the past year that they were the best
Bubba
friends.
was sad.
Andrew Kaczynski of K-File is out front now with his new
Clinton
reporting.
was
And Andrew,
depressed.
you actually went through, and it's a lot. You get document dump like this.
Yeah.
You can word search, which actually was not easy in these documents because they were scanned.
Oh, the Elon, yeah.
But then you have to really try to read them. And you read through thousands of pages. What did you find?
That's right, Aaron. And after going through thousands of these newly released emails, there's a few things that quickly became clear to all of us. One is that Epstein kept bringing up Donald Trump long after Trump said their friendship had ended. His private comments about Trump.
Well, I mean, I feel like it's such an abstract
Maniac.
thing to say.
Evil beyond belief.
Right?
Huh?
Because if you're saying that he brought up Trump after the relationship had ended, does that mean that he's talking about new things, or he's talking about Trump in general? I think this is that's a misleading statement.
Yeah.
For the most part, remarkably negative and
Stop
harsh.
defending Pedo Don.
He loved him
I
like
just
Trump was a good sucker. What can you say?
want evidence of it. That's all. Yeah, I just want evidence. I want the same thing that you do.
No, that's
I
right.
want
Banter
I want
aside.
all this information to come out, and I want anybody who was involved in this to go to jail forever. So I don't care whether it's Republicans, Democrats, Independents, white
Yeah,
people,
just let the
black
justice
people,
be
men,
served.
women.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I just want to see everybody go to jail. So it doesn't matter to me like whether it is. But can't you see that like whenever you play these language tricks and you manipulate what's being said, you're running into a problem here.
Yeah.
You're doing that. I want the swamp drained. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what a lot of people
Trust
voted
me,
for.
that'd
I
be
mean,
lovely.
like, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person that feels this way. I don't
That'd
think
be
I am.
lovely.
I think actually most people do. Is that this is a bipartisan
Clean. We need clean up. Clean up. Clean up.
issue.
Deep clean.
I don't care who it affects.
Yeah, trust me. As long as this
And
justice
he
is
sort of
served
often
properly.
cast himself as someone who understood the former president's mindset. Now, in messages in
course.
2017 and
Of course he's
2018,
gonna say that.
he described him as, quote, effing crazy. You can see it right there, speculated he might have early dementia, called him a maniac, borderline insane. There was something where he compared him to a mob boss. There was something where somebody messaged him and said, Trump is truly stupid, to which he replied, duh. So, you know, one of the...
So he's just sitting there chatting shit in the email about Donald the whole time while he's the president.
Emails that we found that was very interesting was this one to Treasury Secretary Larry Summers, in which Epstein harshly described Trump, writing, quote, I have met some very bad people, none as bad as Trump, not one decent cell in his body, so yes, dangerous.
And who's saying this? Jeffrey Epstein. Okay.
Another we found seemingly mocked Trump. It was
Epstein,
a 2019
he
exchange,
knows about
in which
danger.
a contact wrote, just met your friend POTUS, and he responded back, see if you still have your wallet.
To be fair, that's kind of funny.
And this one where he discusses his view of how Trump was handling the Russia investigation, Epstein wrote, your world does not understand how dumb he really is. He will blame everyone around him for the bad results.
I mean, it's really incredible when you go through this, right?
2017.
And you realize how... You know,
So he just turned into a generational hater. So they might... You know what? This actually makes...
It's like Trump got the biggest flex after he left that job of dick sucking. I'm joking. But after their friendship corroded or whatever the fuck happened with him, he had the biggest flex by becoming president. It's like, bitch, look at me now. And then it sounds like Epstein is just hating on that.
Think that they were actually pretty good friends. Because there's no way you're going to be emailing somebody years after the fact, still mouthing out over it, unless you guys used to be boys.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Files, how... You know,
like iDubbbz and H3H3?
Yeah. Right, just the frequency with which Trump's name was mentioned. He was the subject.
The original TDS?
You know,
yes.
Trump...
he was patient zero for TDS. Exactly.
Obviously has never been accused by law enforcement of any wrongdoing, and it's important to always note that when we're talking about this. But the emails do suggest that Trump was a recurring fixation for Epstein, right? He keeps talking about him. He keeps analyzing him. What kind of insight did Epstein claim to have into Trump, Andrew? And I say that in the context of the fact that we know for many years the two men were very close.
Yeah, but like obviously he didn't. Like Epstein clearly doesn't think that about Trump, because if he did, he wouldn't have been friends with him for all those years. So like, and then also like, oh, he just kicked you out of his club and now he doesn't like you anymore. I mean, like, I don't know, guys. Like, maybe it's true, but like I certainly wouldn't take his word for it.
Yeah, they're all serpents.
Trump had said
Let's be
in that
honest.
New York Magazine article where he called him a, quote, terrific guy that they had been. He had known him for 15 years at that point. And that was in the year 2000. So going all the way back to the 1980s. And Aaron, what you see in these messages is that Trump did talk about Epstein as if he was someone he had special insight to, if he understood how Trump thought in a way other people didn't. He described Trump as impulsive, isolated, in his own words, quote, nuts and dangerous. Take a look at this 2018 email where they're discussing this Daily Beast story that suggested that Trump was having a mental breakdown. He wrote, "He feels alone and is nuts," using 3 exclamation points. "I told everyone from day one, evil beyond belief, mad."
I mean, this looks like
yeah,
your
it's
grandma
true. It's true.
got on Facebook and is talking about Obama, thinking that he's still the president. Really? This is some straight up fucking boomer language.
Yeah.
What is this, grammar? Yeah, the guy. I mean, like, really, if I read somebody, like, if somebody typed this into my chat,
like,
I would be like, "Uh-oh, guys, we've got a retard. It's a big idiot here."
And most thought I was speaking metaphorically. It's obvious he could crack. Stormy Daniels, lies after lies after lies. He wrote in another exchange. He offered this assessment of Trump to someone who maybe was looking for insight into him. Donald is close to no one. He talks to many people. He tells each one someone.
That's kind of like, I don't know. That kind of goes hard, right? But like, he's close to no one. Well, if he's close to no one, then I guess then you weren't close to him, right? If you're saying this.
Something different. Now, Aaron, it's going to be, we'll still have to see, are these emails going to change anything politically? But that vote is coming up next week where the House is going to report.
They've got to release these files, man. They do.
100%
they have to
just
release
do it,
these
man.
files. Like, it doesn't matter who's in them. It doesn't matter what happens politically. This has to come out.
Or vote on releasing the Epstein files.
It's crazy that there's even a single person, there's anybody who's against it. It's a shock.
Yeah.
To go to the Senate and be signed by the president. So this isn't going away.
You got a generational pedo talking shit about you, probably a good thing.
More revelations keep happening.
Yeah, we will. And Garcia making it clear they're going to go back to the Epstein estate if for any reason Trump's called for investigation stymies
They
their
put
effort.
so much trust in a pedo. No, you're right. And like, I think that you're absolutely, like, I would not look at Jeffrey Epstein. I know this sounds crazy. I would not look at Jeffrey Epstein as a reliable narrator, okay? Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, well, Jeffrey Epstein said this. That means it must be true.
Facts. Facts.
Probably not. So, yeah, but at the same time, it's worth taking into account. It's worth reading and listening to. But I wouldn't just believe it.
Yeah.
At the DOJ. K-File, Andrew Kaczynski, thank you so much. LinkedIn co-founder Reid Hoffman just responding to President Trump's demand that he be investigated for his alleged involvement with Jeffrey Epstein. Hoffman saying the move was a, quote, obvious ploy to delay release of the Epstein files, writing Trump should release all of the Epstein files, every person and every document in the files. Hoffman wrote in a thread on X, adding later, the call for an investigation is an obvious ploy to avoid releasing the files. Simply release all the files and expose the people who had both deep and ongoing relationships with Epstein.
I agree with that, by the way. I think that they should just release them.
Just do it.
If people get killed, or not killed, but like if people are in the crossfire of this and their collateral damage, like somebody gets put out there and it's like their name and, they didn't do anything wrong, too bad.
You lot are doing that devious stuff.
That's what happens.
Yep. Facts.
Don't care.
Yep. I agree.
Now, this is very significant. Coming as
release them, black out the victims' names, and release it all. That's my outlook.
Shit that
release everything and just redact victims' names. That's it.
Yeah.
What are the chances it's so bad that it can actually stop the world economy?
How? I appreciate you for popping in. Look at that. You saw me in the recommended. I appreciate you, my brother. Shout out, Kick.
Very low.
Does after Trump earlier today had come out and said that he wanted an investigation from his own DOJ into several individuals, all of whom were Democrats or with deep Democratic ties. Reid Hoffman is the founder of LinkedIn and one of the biggest Democratic donors out there. Trump had repeatedly said he wanted investigations into Hoffman already, along with George Soros. Trump also mentioning Larry Summers and J.P. Morgan, as well as Bill.
Damn, he knows, bro.
Bill Clinton. In his list.
That might have been why they stopped being friends. Trump realized this shit that Epstein was doing, this weird fucking pedo shit. And he's like, nah, fuck this, I'm dipping. It kind of sounds like that. And obviously, Trump's opposition are going to laud the words of Epstein, like as if his words matter. They don't. But yeah, weird one, man. It's a weird fucking thing. And now Trump's just going to go and be like, yeah, just investigate these particular people. You know what I mean? Let's do a little investigation, this and that. But the biggest win would be just drop the whole fucking file. Just drop it all. Just drop it all. Let us just see it. Like, you know what I mean? I find it funny when I mentioned this to Chat 2 days ago. They were saying the emails were fake, and now yesterday, here he goes watching what I mentioned to him. Yeah, it's a weird one.
And Bondi and me.
Asman is on there. I don't know when this come out though. I just see it on my homepage 8 hours ago.
That's a lot of people.
And said she would do the investigation. Kristen Holmes is back with us. But Kristen, you know, you hear Reid Hoffman coming out, posting this online with his response, and Trump now answering questions on the Epstein emails, right? This big treasure trove that came out in the past 24 hours or 48 hours. Thousands of pages.
What if the operation was so huge that it's still ongoing, and releasing all the files will let people off and screw up?
Like TND here says, TND Travels. Yeah, I've lost some respect towards the administration due to this specific matter. Death to Arabs, death to Arabs, death to Arabs. Come on, Bambino. Can't be having that. Ban.
The investigation? I don't believe that. I mean, it's been 6 years since the guy died. So, like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me that after 6 years we haven't been able to find a single person? Like, come on, what's going on here?
His name is in them, all over them.
I don't know, guys.
Congressman Garcia just said his name is in them more than anyone else's that Trump mentioned. So what is Trump saying now?
Well, Trump's name being in the files doesn't mean he did anything wrong. Like, Epstein is crashing out about Trump, and they're not even friends anymore. So are you counting all the times he's complaining about Donald Trump in his emails? Like, after they had already broken up, basically? Like, what is it? Like, it's so dishonest. Just release the files. We'll figure out who the weirdos are and arrest them. Like, the games that these people play are just so
fucking
dishonest.
Bro.
It's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous. It's too much.
Well, President Trump has been answering questions about all of this.
It's like them sort of people that you usually work with, them sort of cunts where they're doing nothing. They're doing nothing, but they're stretching the time so they get paid a bit more. You're doing nothing, you cunt. You didn't even do your job properly. What you been doing all day? Just fucking about in this corner. What are you doing in that corner fucking about? I'm just fucking about making the time pass. Come here, you cunt, you're sacked. It's simple. It's a simple remedy. But they go, oh, all right then, enjoy that corner. And they walk off. You know, and he's getting paid by the taxpayers' money. So us lot, you know, the slaves, the peasants, they're grafting 60 hours a week and all that. They take a big chunk of that and they pay them sort of people. What you been up to, mate, this week? Fuck all, just been fucking about in the corner. I done 2/3 of fuck all. I done nothing. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. That's what they realise when they get home and, you know, they enter their mansion. They put the key into their mansion. They shut the door. They say goodbye to their nightly 24-hour security team of, 50 men. Good night, guys. Protect me. They shut in their gated community, in their gated fucking community of billionaires. Then they shut their gate. They shut their door. They might even have a maid to do that. I don't know, them cunts. Anyway, then they go in, and it must dawn on them. They must go, I've done nothing. Sitting there raking in millions a year from taxpayers' money, and they go, I've really done nothing. I've done nothing. In fact, I furthered the agenda. I furthered the agenda. What's this leash on my neck? They got to start realizing after a while. But I guess not, man. It's that mansion, bro. That mansion. The files will never fully be released. And if they are, they'll be edited in a way to hide some people. I fully agree with you, bro. I fully agree with you. I agree. Now we're in that time where fucking, you know, we can't trust even pictures. We don't trust no pictures. We don't trust stuff. We can't trust nothing. So everything is we're skeptical about everything.
Essentially saying that he believes that they need to, they being the Department of Justice, uncover all of the different relationships between Epstein and these various.
Government have always been hiding stuff. Look at 9/11, for example. Yeah, many stuff throughout the whole history. Every government, everywhere. Those that are in power, for sure. That's what they do.
Individuals.
It seems like it's an exercise of how the best way could we consolidate this power so only a select of us at this meeting that we can only control all the resources and all the wealth of everyone and keep it consolidated. That's what it seems like what government and those in power, what they do, is like they're hell-bent on no matter what, they're going to maintain their level of existence, like their level of power. They're going to maintain that no matter what. And you, the people, are going to fight and fuck about for the little peanuts and shit. That's just how it seems, man, you know? And it's just weird, like, it's weird us knowing that as well. Like, this is why it's reaching like sort of a point where, you know, people worldwide will just end up going, this is all bullshit. And then they'll just all stand. All the people stand. And the moment all the people stand, and I mean all the people, I mean, you know, because miraculously the army is made up of, guess what? It's crazy. Hold your fucking chairs. It's made up of people. The police force is made up of people. And, you know, eventually I think it will come to a point where people will just be like, enough's enough, and they'll just stand. You know, and the moment the people stand in true unity and honesty, that's when all the cards come collapsing. You know what I mean? So, but it's like a sticky thing, like you say, you know, what do we trust? What's this? What's that? So they keep you bamboozled. You know, it's hell-bent on keeping that power. But first was we got the files, then we didn't have, bro, I keep saying that. That's why I call her Pam, where's the files, Bondi. That's her name. It's not Pam Bondi, it's Pam, where the fuck are the files, Bondi? They're in my hands. They're on the desk in front of me, she said something along them lines. Oh, Pam, where are they, you whore? Where are they, you whore? Cheap whore. Not even like expensive whore, cheap whore as well. Cheap on, under $500. Cheap whores. Escort. Where did you misplace them? What the fuck did you do? They was on your desk. Where were they, Pam? Oh, they're out looking for them again. It's been about 100 years. Let's make sure everyone dives us on that list, and then we release it. We got to the truth in the end. Demons. Fucking demons. Sadly, all the people won't stand because they're brainwashed. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. But I think, like, it will come to a point where people, you know, will go, nah, man, this is some shit. Because now it's like almost at a point where people are like, they're like that, but in a family structure. So any good family, which has a good family structure, this is what they think inside. You know what I mean? They think, no, we've got to look after each other. You know, look at the world outside. It's weird. The government don't trust. No, you can't really trust anyone. So we got to look after each other. I think that's what good families are doing on Earth now. But what a lot of them are doing as well is going, we've got to get out of this land. We've got to go somewhere else. But sadly, what they're going to realize, no matter where you fucking go on the Earth, you're going to realize the same sort of cancer, that same sort of power, sort of shit. You know what I mean? Where people foot the bills, where people do the work, where, you know, it's like, it's a weird shit. But, you know, I think eventually, I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful.
Obviously, Reid Hoffman, one of them.
Yeah.
About 100,000 years, you never know.
Larry Summers, one of them, Bill Clinton. I do think we just need to make it very clear that these investigations have already happened, not necessarily just into these individuals.
It's also interesting when, like, particularly for me and a lot of people that I know, like, the information givers, the media and all of that is disregarded now. That's a strange change from when I was growing up. all media and that disregarded this all bullshit. We're looking at individual people. I'd rather listen to Asman, honestly, and I'd rather listen to the people that, you know, that I like and I agree with, stuff like that. Not just because I agree with them and that, just their take. It's a really weird thing. People are more following that than they are the TV and that. I'm bewildered when I see people watching TV. I'm like, what are you doing watching that archaic piece of shit there? That propaganda box. What are you doing? Sitting there watching BBC News. I'm watching BBC News. They're going to inform me. Like, people like that are lost cause in my opinion. I'm like, you sad, bewildered human. Come, let me give you a hug. Give them flowers, say you're beautiful. And then, you know, go home and pray to fucking Lord Jesus Christ, guide them.
But into Epstein as a whole and ties that he had to a lot of prominent people. Mm-hmm. And these investigations that actually happened in the Southern District of New York found that they couldn't charge anyone else. And of course, this goes to...
I think that's bullshit. I do. I think it's bullshit.
Drop the fucking files.
And here's one of the reasons why.
Drop the files. Whoever it's going to be, everyone's going to be like, oh, this is fake. This is skeptical. I don't give a shit. I just want to read it and go, ha, ha. This is funny. End of the day, they're still going to shaft you. The silver spoon is still going to be up there, coolo. And you're still going to be probably working that 60-hour job. I don't think a lot's going to really fucking change. So drop the fucking files. Let us have a little banter over it. We're going on as if as soon as I get these files, that's it. I've arrived, baby. I'm $1 million. No, bitch. You're still going to get... John, we need you in the office, John. Mary's sick. She's ill. She's having a 17th child. Yeah, she's fucking sick. We need you to cover. I've been working 80 hours this week, fucking Phil. I'm sick. Come to the office or I'll fucking behead you. All right, sir. It's like, come on. It's not going to change much. And then there's the other ones that are like, that hate Trump and that. You know, he's not going to be there forever. They're all the same. You know, witness and notice their consolidation of power and their focus on that consolidation. Notice that all of them are always like that. They don't really care.
I think
the true ones in powers, you don't really see them. The true ones in powers, you don't know who they are. They don't get voted in. They don't get voted in. They say to you, how dare you? They say to presidents, shut your fucking mouth, piece of shit. Here's your script. Them guys, they're not stupid enough to be on camera and going, I am the president and the master of the universe. Nah, they're in the background with fucking puppeteer strings like that, owning oil fucking conglomerates like that. I monopolized money. I am money.
It's bullshit. I think it's
bullshit. It literally said
bullshit because new stuff keeps coming out.
I'm convinced there's something in the files big involving Trump and probably other government officials that will make people rethink everything. It's like how people say if it's aliens and then people have communication with them, general public knew there would be a mass panic. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying, and I think I would agree. Like, definitely this is like a rush to like now they're chilling there going, oh, for example, I don't know who's on the list, but for example, for argument's sake, they're going, oh, Bill Clinton, contact him and see how much he's willing to pay for us to get this off the list. Contact him. Contact Brad Pitt. Contact Brad Pitt. He was there. Contact him. Tell him 10 million? 10 million. Tell him 10 million. Otherwise it's going out public. Here's the deadline. Something like that's going on.
Stuff keeps coming out after they said they released everything.
Yeah, it's funny.
So how
didn't she have it on her desk? Pam, where's the list, Bondi? You fucking whore.
How is it that new stuff keeps getting released after you already said you released everything?
Like one of them whores that Jack the Ripper missed. Cheap whore, cheap one.
What's that?
We have been discussing, which is, how can you say that this is a hoax?
It's deception. My old friend. Deception. Yeah.
But then call for it.
And then you go, oh yeah.
investigation into a hoax.
Yeah,
now,
exactly.
I do want to note one other thing, Aaron, because we have been talking about this extensively.
And they go, fuck it, open a private tab, go on the porn, have a little bash.
And just a reminder, I asked Carolyn Levitt about this in particular, and she said she'd get back to me. We never did, which was about this MRI that President Trump said that he had. Now, I know this is a separate topic, but I do think it's really important because we've been covering it so closely, and we've never gotten answers from the White House on this. Essentially,
imagine they did, though. Imagine they did have aliens. Imagine. There's aliens, guys. This is breaking news, and I'm shocked to say it, but what? There's aliens, bro. Everyone will be like, "You're lying," and then they show you some fucking sick evidence. You start seeing fucking laser ships in the air. You start hearing news reports of fucking, I don't know, any country. England, because I live in England. Because if I say another country, it sound like I'm being racist. England, the cliffs of Dover have just been attacked by, we don't know even how to explain it, but we have footage. And people watch it, it's like laser beams. Like Star Wars. People be like, and then the government start going, we must band together. We must band together against this global threat. Oh, the alien invasion. That's the aliens coming from the sky. They all got long hair, they're headbangers. Man like me will be like, take me, bitch.
he says that he doesn't know why he got an MRI. He's asked about it again, and then said that it was.
But that, jokes aside, that's exactly what they'll do. They'll go, band together, guys. We must make one world coalition. We shall make a world coalition, and yes, world coalition. And the other guy in the back's going, what does coalition mean? And the guy's like, it's a grouping, collection, team. We're gonna make the team Earth Team. And as well, I've got new news for you guys. Not only yesterday that I drop on you the, catastrophic news that there are aliens, but today we're in contact with them and have been since the 60s.
Part of a routine checkup. Well, part of the.
You see the Pope just go like this. Fuck this shit. You just see the Pope go fucking. What?
Reason that we've been pushing for answers on this MRI is because an MRI is not part of a routine checkup in general. And so now he's saying it was part of that kind of routine checkup.
How have we explored more of space than we have Earth's oceans? This is an interesting one. True. That's true. If there was aliens, they would for sure be in the ocean. They'd be chilling there like that. Guys, we've been here since 1890, fucking 1654, BC and all that. We've been chilling there. Crashed. Fucking crashed. Fucking crashed, bruv. We're your fathers. They say shit like that. We're your fathers. But we can't really understand because they're on the water. It's like this. I'm joking. I'm being an idiot.
Know why he got it.
I like to think of aliens as the ones from the movie Mars Attacks. I with like the glass jar and the alien, like the brain. Hell, the Pope might even be an alien himself. Yeah, the Pope just like... No, the Pope's like, finally, and you just hear, and it's like you just see steam go, and you just peels off, and it's a lizard like that. What the fuck? bro, if people saw that, if people saw that on a live, on a live setting, even if it's AI and they bamboozle us, bro, the majority of people, it'd be pandemonium. This is pandemonium, bro, and they already tested us with pandemonium with fucking Corona. And you saw what we did with Corona? We raided the supermarkets for tissue, bro. We was willing to kill each other. For what? Not water, not food. Tissue, bro. That's Corona. They said, that's Corona. They said, it's out there, but you can't see it. That. Remember that? Wow, what a weird time that was. By that time, we was... I've seen videos of people's faces getting ripped off. For what? Box of tissue. I need tissue. My culo is dirty. It's filthy. All I've been at home is playing World of Warcraft, my boy. World of Warcraft, my boy, 3 months. I'm just here. My bumhole's dirty. That's fucking number one in this household. That's number one. Bumhole. What food? What water? Get the fuck out of it. Get the fuck out of it. There's Africans that need food and water. Tissue is what we need in the West. That was Corona. So if they fucking had the Pope on a live setting and fucking removing his face and revealing an alien underneath, which is something that you've never seen before in your life, and it starts talking, and then a Pope helper comes and takes off his mask and says, I am the translator. What would you do then? You go, fucking... The rational human, shall I tell you what the rational human would do? The critical thinker, he would go, fuck it. Fuck it, unpause the game and continue.
And this doesn't really give us the answers that we have been asking for.
It doesn't give you the answer that you want.
You go, how long they been here? They've been here since 1980. Fucking...
And just a reminder,
that's what I think is going on.
Doctors, of course, we've reached out to the doctors. They're not going to answer us. They haven't. But then on top of that, he said he wanted to be transparent, but we still don't have any of these answers here.
I mean, people, there have been so many of these, like...
yeah, people started black markets for masks. Yeah, during Corona, bro. What a time. And I remember people had, like... It was like a thing to have a trendy one, designer one. People with like Louis Vuitton fucking masks. See someone wearing a fucking Louis Vuitton mask. Oh. You know, bro. You know, this person is like 100% cunt. That's cunt. That's like pure cunt. That's generational cunt. I got a Louis Vuitton mask, me. I got a Louis Vuitton one, yeah. Yeah, man. I remember, man. Yeah, come into my house, MTV Cribs. Come to my estate. My city. Come into my city, MTV Cribs. They're looking through the drawers and he's like showcasing his fucking Corona masks. That one's Fendi. That one's Hermes. Yeah, he made it before he died. Yeah, serious, yeah, man. Antique, that one. You're a cunt through and through. Your mum was a cunt, your dad was a cunt, your dad's dad was a cunt, your fathers before you, well, they were all cunts, I can tell. Corona was the beginning of the end, honestly. Now we have the TikTok generation that did schooling online and probably had ChatGPT do everything, yes, and got drilled with facts that are not really facts. No. Embellishments, yeah. Stupid? Oh, definitely. I don't know. That's exactly their reaction. Because they're looking down like that. They're built like this. Like if like when they're standing, they're like this. That's how they look around. And like their whole life is like this. But like down here, though. And you say to them, you know, what did you do today? I don't know. I didn't do it. That's it. That's what's going on. Oh, them lot. Yeah. Yeshua guide us.
You know, pardon the play on words, trumped up ideas and panics about Donald Trump's health. I think that it was done a lot whenever Biden was the president and he was running against Biden in order to create a false parity between Biden's obvious mental decline and Trump. But right now, I don't think that. Like, I mean, Trump, okay, maybe there's something wrong with Trump. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe he has cancer. Maybe there's some other big issue. Maybe it was an MRI. They needed to do that because he's the president, and they do an extra level of testing for somebody who's the president. I don't know. It could be 50 different reasons.
What's this about?
In terms
I've been yapping about something completely different. I forgot what we're talking about here.
of his health.
Yeah, it's
Well,
optics.
I think those are really important things. I'm glad you brought it up, Kristen, because
He's in his
obviously
80s. Trump's 79.
it also defies belief to think
But he'll
that
be
you
80
wouldn't know
soon.
the reason you got an MRI.
He's an old boy.
If you went in and got one. Kristen, thank you.
It's not anyone's business. I think it's important for people to know whether the president is physically capable of doing the job. I do. I think it's important to.
I think Biden, you know, it's a silly thing to say. I think Biden, you know, he assured us of that. You know, we remembered with Biden. It's like, oh yeah, man, yeah, we better fucking, you know what I mean? Make sure he's alive. You know, sort of vibes. What's, you know, okay, no, you're going to have kids soon in the future. But you never know because they're TikTok era. But, you know, you would hope, you go, what sort of president would you like? I hope he'll be alive. I hope he'll be alive. And, you know, fucking healthy. No, bring in the 87-year-old. Bring him in. He's been waiting in line since fucking before your mum was born. Shush. The lot of you. Clamp you around the ears. He's been waiting. He's still out. Being fucking propped up by wood. Am I the president? Huh? You're a corpse.
To do that and to know that. But overall, I mean, a lot of these leaks and stuff.
Still got the old mentality. Where's the blacks? Shush, you can't say that no more, sir. Ow. Well, hang 'em all anyway. Sire, you liege, what are you saying?
I don't really know. Epstein not commit suicide. No more whataboutisms. Release the files, not the emails, the files. Time to release all the Epstein files. I think this is the way that a lot of people feel about this. I do.
Old money.
I think that overwhelmingly people think that this is very. There's something that's wrong. We don't necessarily know what's wrong, but something is fucking wrong. Let me see if I can find any of the. Let's see if.
Certain people that Trump and that was messaging, you know, to say, you know, we found your name on the list, man. And I thought, you know, the gentleman that I am, I'd let you know before I go to the media. Because as you know, as you can see on the news, this is Trump, by the way, saying this to, I don't know, Brad Pitt, for example. Pitt, Mr. Pitt, I don't know, he calls him that. Mr. Pitt, you know, we found you in these tapes and in these emails. Somehow he was mentioned, I don't know, bro. And Mr. Pitt, Brad Pitt's like, what? What? I didn't do that. You know, and then, and Trump and that's like, yeah, I know. I don't know, man. It could be weird. I'm not too sure. But I'm a gentleman, so I come to you first before, you know, the latest hot drop is going to be dropping next week or some shit. So, you know, I let you know. It's like $10 million and shit. 6 or 7.
If there's anybody talking about this new topic.
Cancer.
But
it would be interesting to see a government who isn't 7 or 8 decades old. Yeah, someone. Yeah, it'd be very good. That'd be like it would be all right. I think maybe. I don't know. We've never experienced it.
I don't think so.
You know, you have a spry 31-year-old there, just like, I'm fucking 31, geez. Wait, I'm like this. Not me. I'm me in real life. I'm 37. But this president, he'll be like, imagine he's 31 years old. He's like, ah, fucking, I got energy, you bitches. Fucking energy, bro. You just see him in the army fatigue with the army people. They're doing workouts and shit. I'm fucking active, bitches. And you see him in fucking, I don't know, where they go to the foreign countries and shit. There with the people dancing, wrestling and shit. Wrestling, yeah. Wrestling with the locals. That will be a good fucking president, man. Fucking about like that. You just see him on the bus and that. You just see him on the bus with his like AirPods on like that. Listening to Iron Maiden and shit like that. He goes, bro, you're a legend. He goes, man, I'm not a legend, you are. And you go, what? And he just daps you. And then when you look in your hand, there's like a few $100 bills. Legend! Man, I'm voting for him. And next minute, you just see him in the park at night just doing pull-ups.
Epstein said
his assistant on the side with a hose, like making it rain on him. He's just there like that. Without a tripod, no camera. Just doing it for the thrill of it. That's my guy. They say, how old are you? He's like, I'm 31 and shit. Just like that, dancing.
Because Donald Trump is gay.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That would be the ultimate fucking twist of this whole narrative, is that Donald Trump is gay. Imagine. He would capture the hearts of millions. No, so there's not millions, like hundreds of them. I'm only joking. But that would be such a flip to the narrative, bro. He should really just post that picture of him and Bill Clinton and just say, me and Baba. And that's it, bro. That's it, man. Put it out in the ether. You know, the internet's going to do its things. And don't ever mention it. Don't ever talk about it. That's it. That's it. That's it. When they ask him in podcasts years later or whatever, what was that picture of Big Guy? He'll be like, I don't even remember doing that. Legend.
Go, guys. And I don't know whether this is true or not, but there it is. So basically,
funny,
there was an accusation. And
Didn't Donald Trump have male strippers do YMCA dance? Of course he's gay. He's gay, man. He's gay. Gay. That's all right. That's all right. See, he's got everyone now. That's it. That's it. We should just see that, you know, blue-haired alliance just evaporate now. We should see, you know, the nose ring mafia disperse. Oh, that's it. Assimilate. Scatter. They're scattering everywhere. Where's the blue hair? We don't know who they are, huh? They've all blended in. They're all under one. Trump the mighty gay. And he just walks about saying gay shit.
One of the emails.
And he just... he starts calling people faggots and shit. And they're like, what? And no, but it's well known. It's well known he's gay. It's like, fucking faggots. And they're like, yeah, man. They're like... You go, Trump. You go, girl.
Said that basically people think that Donald Trump Bill Clinton's dick. And I don't know whether that's true or not, but we're going to have to find out. First, funny. LGBT president. Well, I thought about that. And
look, brutal videos coming out of Mexico City. They're like that. People doing it. And that. Come here, let me smash your face in. Saying stuff like that. Outside, in front of the presidential palace. President's got a palace and that. Mad thing.
It actually would have been Bill Clinton that was.
Bit of fisticuffs and that. Give me that face. I'm going to smash it up. I'm going to smash that face up. They start saying stuff like that. That's not nice to say. I need to go pee and I'm just going to put the kettle on. Give me a sec.